Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. As usual, I am your host Selassie Fiori. Today I have some few pieces of information for you, and it has to do with Ayew. He equaled a record that was set by a Ghanaian player in the English Premier League. We'll be going through those statistics, and also Black Stars coach CK Akono, he announced his squad earlier this week, and we knew the 23 players that were going to represent Ghana later this month on the 27th and the 30th of March in the AFCON 2021 qualifier double header against Sudan. One of the players has gotten injured, and is in the person of Richmond Boakye Yiadom. Quite unfortunate for Richmond Boakye Yiadom. He has been someone who has been out of the squad for a while now and making a return into the squad. He suffered an injury in his team's game playing for his club side, Red Star Belgrade, and he has been ruled out of the clash on the 27th of March. We're going to look at some likely replacements for the Ghanaian forward as well. And Michael Essien suffered an injury in his side, Cybele FK's game over the weekend. As usual, if you're new to the channel, I'll advise you to subscribe to the channel and to click on the notification bell to get more updates. So we all know Coach CK Akono is where I'll take it from. He announced his Black Star squad this weekend. We all know the 23 players who will be taking part in the game against Sudan, both in Cape Coast and away in Sudan. Now the Black Stars players that were called, there were 4 forwards that were called: Yaya Mohammed, Jordan Ayew, Eugene Ansah, and also he called up Richmond Boakye Yiadom. Unfortunately for Richmond Boakye Yiadom, he suffered an injury. Yes, an injury that could rule him out of the games entirely, and it's quite unfortunate that Richmond Boakye Yiadom is a player who has been out in and out of the Black Star squad due to injuries. He has been doing well with Red Star Belgrade, and he has deservedly gotten a call up. Unfortunately, he could miss this game because of the injury he suffered against his club side, playing for his club side, and it's quite unfortunate, but the replacements have to be made, and Coach CK Akono will be weighing his options. I'll be looking at a couple of players, in fact 3 players who I think should be competent replacements enough for Richmond Boakye Yiadom. Now, following the injury to Ghanaian striker Richmond Boakye Yiadom, 3 top players have popped up, and we'll be looking at them as possible replacements for the Red Star Belgrade forward. Now, first person in there is Nana Opoku Ampoma. He plays for Fortuna Düsseldorf. Hasn't been the best season for him at Fortuna Düsseldorf, but he has been getting some substitute appearances for the German side. Also in there is Lask forward Samuel Tete. Now Samuel Tete last season was amazing for Lask in Austria, the Austrian Bundesliga they call it, and he is one of the players that could possibly replace Richmond Boakye Yiadom. Another striker in there is John Entry, and he is another player doing well with Pyramids FC in Egypt. He has scored a lot of goals, and he has a record as the highest goal scorer in Egypt, a foreign player in Egypt on Egyptian soil who has scored the most goals over there. Now Boakye Yiadom will not be part of the Black Star squad to face Sudan after picking up an injury whilst playing for his club side on Wednesday. Now the Ghana striker was stretched off in the 34th minute in his side's clash with Partizan in the Belgrade derby. To fill the void, Nana Ampoma comes with 12 appearances in the German Bundesliga for Fortuna Düsseldorf, as well as 2 goals in 4 appearances in the DFB Pokal. Now Samuel Tete has played 18 times for Lask in the Austrian Bundesliga, 5 appearances in the Europa League and 3 appearances in the Austrian Cup, scoring 5 goals in all. Now John Entry, his goal scoring prowess in the Egyptian Premier League has pegged him as the highest scoring foreign player in the league, as well as 3 goals in 7 CAF Confederations Cup appearances. So obviously all 3 players are competent replacements for Richmond Boakye Yiadom. The onus is now on Coach CK Akono. Who will he be calling to replace Richmond Boakye Yiadom. Your guess is as good as mine. It's also likely that Richmond Boakye Yiadom could recover in time for the games against Sudan. So yeah, I'll be keeping you guys updated as to what happens on that front. Now the choice of the replacement is obviously in the hands of CK Akrono, and he has to choose from these 3 players. He could be also looking at other players which I have not considered. And Ghana will be playing Sudan on the 27th of March later this year. Of these 3 players, who do you think Coach CK Akrono should call up to replace Richmond Boakye Yiadom? Should he not be available? Should he not be available for the games on the 27th and the 30th of March 2020? Let me know your thoughts in the comments box on who should replace Richmond Boakye Yiadom should he not be able to make it against Sudan in the doubleheader of the AFCON 2021 qualifiers. Quite unfortunate for Richmond Boakye Yiadom, but it is what it is. To my next story, it has to do with Ghanaian player Jordan Ayew. Yes, Jordan Ayew last weekend scored the winner for Crystal Palace against Brighton and Hove Albion. He has done it again this weekend, scoring the winner for Crystal Palace once again against Watford, the only side that has beaten Liverpool this season. Now Watford beat Liverpool 3-0 over the weekend. That was last weekend, and they ended Liverpool's unbeaten run in the English Premier League. Now Liverpool were quite unfortunate to be beaten by a relegation threatened side, Watford, and many people thought Crystal Palace would not be able to handle it. Now Jordan Ayew was able to find the back of the net for Crystal Palace as his side beat Watford by 1-0. His goal deciding the game there. Now in scoring that goal, Jordan Ayew has now equalized a record set by Anthony English Premier League by a Ghanaian forward. Now as you can see here on your screen, top goal scorers in the Premier League, which are Ghanaians. Now Jordan Ayew has now scored 24 goals in 128 games. Anthony with Leeds United scored 24 goals in 47 appearances. Obviously he has a superior goal to game ratio than Jordan Ayew. Andre Ayew has 21 goals in 89 appearances. Michael Essien is with 17 goals in 168 appearances, and AZERBAIJAN has 10 goals in 34 appearances, along with 5 assists there for AZERBAIJAN, who had a short spell, only one season with Sunderland in the English Premier League. I'm sure if he had stayed longer, AZERBAIJAN would have been able to surpass all these records. But kudos to Jordan Ayew. He has made history in the English Premier League, and the Crystal Palace fans have been full of praise for Jordan Ayew. Some of the comments coming out of the camp of Crystal Palace on social media has been immense and immaculate in favor of Jordan Ayew. Some are saying he is better than Pele. Also, they are saying that warrior, king, African king. That is one of the comments that was coming through. Goat, a goat emoji there. £2.5 million was one of the comments coming in. I love this man so much. The king, they're calling him. Greater than Pele and Messi combined. That's a stretch, guys. Calm down. What's the secret about this Jordan Ayew? I watched him play that last week, and the truth needs to be told. He is priceless. What a complete player. It's so cold out here. At least this dab is keeping me warm. Jordan Ayew finally with a goal to go level with Tony for goals scored in the EPL 24. That's from Michael TJ. It's Jordan Ayew again and again and again. Make that 8 in the league this season. Jordan Ayew is truly in form, Charlie. He keeps scoring. Messi's role model. Jordan Ayew runs the town. Benteke assists again. Think I'm ready for a Jordan Ayew tattoo. Wow. Jordan Ayew doing Jordan Ayew things from the flank. So the goal was Jordan Ayew's 8th of the season, the highest goal scorer of the season for Crystal Palace. I'm really excited for him. He's a Ghanaian. Why wouldn't I be excited for him? I'm really ecstatic, happy he's finding his feet for Crystal Palace. A few weeks ago, I brought you a story about him being unhappy because he wasn't netting as much goals. Since then, he has scored 2 goals in 2 games. I'm really happy for the Ghanaian for it. To my final story, and Michael Essien suffered an injury whilst playing for his club side, Cybele FK, a groin injury at that. Now, the Ghana maestro Michael Essien is set to spend some time on the sidelines after suffering a groin injury during Cybele FK's 1-1 draw with Netachi PFK in the Azerbaijan Premier League. The veteran midfielder sustained a groin injury and was substituted in the 16th minute of the game. Essien was unmarked at the time of the injury. He made a long pass, and a few seconds later he played the ball out of play while he expressed pain and walked off the pitch. Now, the former Chelsea star was later replaced by Raheem Lee in the game. So that is it there. Michael Essien suffering an unfortunate injury there in his game with Cybele FK, the 1-1 draw in the Azerbaijan League. So that has been it for today. Happy International Women's Day today, the Sunday 8th of March. Women are amazing. They are the best, and we thank them all. We appreciate all the women in our lives. I know I do. And thank you all for being a part of our lives. I've been talking to you about Jordan Ayew record equaling goal, 8th of the season, 24th in the English Premier League. Also, I've been talking to you about the possible replacements for Richmond Boakye Yiadom, who unfortunately suffered an injury in midweek for his side, Red Star Belgrade, and Michael Essien suffering an injury whilst playing for Cybele FK. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.